welcome back to my bathroom. Today I wanted to do a video on differences between like Chanel nail polishes and other nail polishes. And I'm just going to get started. The first one I would say that I wanted to talk about was this Chanel varnish, and it's called Lilac Sky. And it's an absolutely beautiful color. Chanel nail polishes are $25 and they're beautiful, and they usually do only take one coat, okay? But to get a dupe for those, I have this one from Ulta. This one is called Tickle Me. It's very similar to, the Ulta ones are $7.50. So it's very close in the same color. This one does take 2 or more coats, so you are using more nail polish to get the same job done, but I don't know, I like to switch my nail polish up. Another dupe for that would be the Model Zone in Lilac Dream. This is one of my absolute favorite shades. I can't remember. I think these are $8 US. This, to compare $25 and $8, this is the better polish in my opinion. This has kind of a glittery thing going through it. Then there's the next one I would compare. This one is called Lily. It's from Revlon. It's not quite as pretty as the Lilac Sky from Chanel, but for the price, I think I paid $6 for this at CVS. Yeah. So Chanel nail polishes, I'm not going to say anything that they're not wonderful nail polishes. They're just very, very pricey. So that was in the lilac shades. Then let's go to this shade. I really like this shade from Chanel. This is in Rose Insolent, which I like Chanel nail polishes. They are beautiful. You do have to take this cover thing off, which is kind of a pain in the butt. Not real thrilled about that. You can't turn this to open your lid. You have to take this off, then turn it, which they both have the CC on them, which is fine. Really just being nitpicky there. But a good dupe for this is, as I said, it's Rose Insolent. Beautiful, kind of a rosy color. This will do in one coat. Absolutely. A dupe for that one is That's Hot Pink from OPI. OPI nail polishes are $8.50. Very, very, very similar. This one will also go in one coat. Zoya nail polishes are $8. I thought this one in Jolene was very, very close. Zoya nail polishes sometimes 2, sometimes 3 coats it takes. I love Zoya nail polishes at $8. Chanel for $25. Okay, those are in the rose colors. Then this one is kind of in the peach color. I really couldn't find a dupe for this per se very well. This one's called Morning Rose. It's a real pretty, like a peachy rose color, and it's got, so you have to take that gum thing off, which I don't like. It's got like glitters running through it. It's very light. This one does take 2 coats. It's a beautiful color. I found this Illamasqua shade, which is very, very close. Illamasqua's run, I believe, $14 to compare. This one took me 4 coats to do the same job as this takes in 2. The Chanel does take 2 coats, but the colors are very, very similar. It's still got the gold glitter shot running through it, but you don't have to take the lid off this one. I don't, like I said, I'm just being picky. My hair is a mess. But $25 and $14, there's the difference there. And it did take 4 coats of this, where this just took 2. Then my last one is the shade that I have on today. I love this shade. I just purchased this actually. This one is in the shade Rouge Carrot, whatever, French. So I went looking for something as close to this shade as I could get. This is 1 coat. This will last me. I can put this on and this will last me with a good base coat, a good top coat. This shade will last me a good 4 or 5 days. Absolutely. 1 coat, $25. You still have to take the lid off. It's really not that big a deal. So I went looking for a pretty close dupe for this. This has got like a silver chromium in it. It's absolutely, I love this color. I really do. This one was the closest I could find from Zoya. It was Vanessa. This is a little more purple color. It has a little more purple plum to it. I did think this one was very close from OPI. This one is called The Thrill of Brazil. It doesn't have the shot of silver running through it, but it's a beautiful shade. It really is. 1 coat, 1 coat. OPI polishes are $8.50, $25. Then I wanted something to show you that was close to this in a little bit of a deeper, more rich color than that Thrill of Brazil. And this one, I really love this color. This one's called Vodka and Caviar, which I think is just about as close as you can get, $8.50. Sometimes if you go to like Trade Secret, they'll have buy one, get one OPI for 50% off. So those are my comparisons of Chanel versus other brands. A lot of times we are just paying for the name. You know that. We are. And I'm kind of a brand whore. I am. I like my brand names. And if I want to do that, I can. But, I mean, it's always good to find a dupe for those things. Chanel is really bad about, I can find it, and then you go back to, you run out, or you break it, or you drop it, or you give it to your best friend, and you go back to try to get that shade again. It's not always there. You can't always find them. They're difficult to find. OPI, they never, I don't know of any color that I haven't been able to go back and find. So those are my Chanel versus other brands, and I hope that helps some of you. Another thing about Chanel is if you try to look for their shades online, if you go to Chanel.com, I think their website is really crappy to try to get the right view of the shade. I think it's terrible. You have to go to the Chanel counter. A lot of places it's hard to find a Chanel counter. So, I don't know. I'm not going to say anything bad about Chanel because, of course, I love Chanel. And I'm sorry I have a little bit of a cold. I love Chanel, but I don't know, $25 for a nail polish versus $8.50. It's kind of crazy. Once it's on your hands, nobody knows it's Chanel. You don't walk around going, Chanel, hello, Chanel, I love your color. Oh, it's Chanel. You don't go around doing that. So if you wore OPI, people would say, oh, I love your shade. You just say thank you, just as you would if you were wearing $25 versus $8.50. So I just buy what I like, and if I like it, I buy it. If I don't like it, I won't ever buy it again. But I do like the quality of Chanel polishes. Like I said, almost everyone except this really light color. This one is a 2-coat one. All of them are 1 coat. They last a long time. So basically, I guess if you really put it through the wash and then put it through the wringer into the wash cycle, the rinse, it comes out about the same. But if you're like me, I buy polish and get tired of it. I switch it up just about every time I change my polish. So, but I don't know what the shelf life on nail polish is. Maybe some of you can tell me. I've got nail polish in there that I've had for a long time, and it's still good. What I do is I got this at Sally Beauty. Gosh, I got this a couple years ago. This is nail polish thinner. It's got a flip top lid. When I have a polish that I love, but it's getting a little dated, I just throw a few drops of this in it, shake it up real good. Beauty Secrets nail polish thinner. Make sure it kind of brings your nail polish back to life. And I don't want to, if I have a shade of nail polish that I really like, the last thing I want to do is throw it in the trash just because it's kind of getting a little thick and tired. So that kind of gives it a little pep. I wish they had some of that for our women of a certain age. So anyway, I hope that helps some of you. Thanks so much for watching. Till next time. Bye.